Hello, my name is Alden Biggs. Over the next 12 weeks, I'm going to showcase to you in real time exactly what I'm doing regarding my exercise routines, my diet, and my sleep, which is going to help me to actually get to my fitness goals. So currently, I'm sitting at 252 pounds, and this is the heaviest I've ever been. So over the next 12 weeks, my goal is to drop this extra 52 pounds. So every week when I upload my videos, I will be putting side-by-side comparisons. You guys can actually see and compare and see if I'm actually making progress. Join me on this journey as I'll be putting these videos up every week. You can track my progress and you can see what's going on. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. The first thing I like to do after I wake up is actually rehydrate. So I use like this is called a zero water filter. This is actually what I use to filter the water, and it's really good because I've been using it for years. But what it does, it actually takes particulates to zero. So there's actually basically strips the water and leaves nothing but the water there. Remineralize the water, and that's by using a electrolyte, and this is the one with no flavors in it, and mineral drops. So I just normally put both of these in here, and you guys can see this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have this and then I'll try to head to the gym after I'm done. Okay guys, so for this part of the video, I'm just going to be doing a voiceover as there's music playing in the background and I really don't want to get a copyright strike. So I started off the leg day with some hip abductors. This exercise actually helps to strengthen and tone the hips as well as work the thigh muscles and the glutes. And being as though it's a leg day, what a little known fact most people don't know is when you have weak hips, it can actually cause knee pain and lower back pain. So I always try to get blood flow into these muscle groups before actually performing my main lift. And this is where we are at the moment, and this is the squat. The squat is the main lift for me because it's the compound movement. And when you're talking about real exercises, the squat is the daddy of all exercises, right? Because it works every muscle group in the body. So I started off with 20 220 plates on each end of the bar. Combining this is just 60 kilos, and this was quite humbling for me because I've been used to having 3 blue plates on each side of it, and now I'm down to 2. But that does happen if you take a long break from the gym and you have to start from scratch, and this is where I have to like put my ego aside and just concentrate on my goals. And my goals is to get to this 200 pounds. Now you see me here gassed, winded, because I'm so unfit. I really knew that I was out of shape, but my god, like this is quite an embarrassment. Anyways, so I moved on to some seated calf raises. This helps to build the calf muscles because I have really small legs. I guess it's just genetic, so I'm just working them as best as I can. Then I went on to the seated leg extension as well. This was a bit humbling for me because I'm used to having heavier weights on each side, but it's a starting point, you know. So I did 4 sets and I increased the weights as I went up. Then I finished off with some Romanian deadlifts, Romanian dumbbell deadlifts. So I really like squeezed I did 4 sets of this as well, and I squeezed at the end of it with the glute muscles. Right, so I went home now and I just started to prepare my lunch here, my post-workout meal, as they say. So I did 3 chicken breasts, and I had some ribeye steak as well. And for the rest of the following week, it was just more of the same, basically. It was just me hydrating. Again, I started supplementing with creatine. I was going to the gym, trying to do my workouts as well. Just trying to remain consistent throughout the weeks. My meal was, again, protein dominant. My entire focus was just to ensure I have my 200 grams of protein. I even incorporated a bit of walking. And this is me on the street late at night, the streets of England. This doesn't mean I didn't indulge a bit, because I reported back to my pizza and my cookies. Even though I did all of this, right? Even though I indulged a bit and I went a bit overboard when it comes to these snacks, for the most part, remained consistent. I still ensured that I went to the gym as consistently as I could and remained really disciplined with my calorie consumption. And how much did I lose at the end of all of this? So at the end of this, I was down 6 pounds, and this was over a 2-week period. I'm happy, but at the same time, a bit disappointed, as my intended goal was to lose 8 pounds over the course of this 2-week period. But being as though I indulged a bit in these streets, there was not a lot of changes between this 2-week period, and not a lot of changes visually within my body. It was mostly on the scale. I'm showing to you that it is still possible. The only thing we need to do is just to remain consistent, and it will come. This weight loss thing, it's you have to be very, very patient and just remain consistent. Even though the results may not be as quick as you want it to be, I guarantee you, if you remain consistent and give it your all, the results will come. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys